Hey everybody, it's Jason with All-Star Welding. So I got a little tractor bucket that I'm going to work on this morning. The guy just dropped it off, and we're going to be replacing, well, actually adding this cutting surface here onto his tractor. As you can see right here, this is what he had, and it's I don't know if you can see that, it's pretty thin. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a straight edge on here, clamp it down, and right about here I'm going to take the torch and I'm going to cut it all the way across, and then I'll clamp the blade on there, and then I'm going to use the old trusty Vulcan Outlaw 195 and show you how easy it is now that I made this little wire here to pull the choke. That's on another video. You can see all about that. Alright, since I'm going to be using the cutting torch, the best thing in the world for marking is a whiteout pen. It doesn't burn off, and you get a really good mark. Try it. You like it. Whiteout pen from Bic. I'm not getting paid for that. I wish. Look at that line. That's where I'm going to cut. And what's good about that whiteout pen is that it doesn't burn off when you use the torch. It stays put. Once it's dry, you gotta use a wire brush to get it off. But if y'all looking for a really cool way to mark your metal, that's it. Okay, so to cut the top of this, I'm going to cut it right on this white line. That again is my liquid paper. And this is my oxygen propane setup, and I use exclusively oxygen or propane. I don't use acetylene. If you want to learn more about this, I got a video that's telling all about how to set up oxygen and propane. It's a lot cheaper, a lot safer, and I think today, since this is pretty thin, I'm just going to use my little Victor 1000 series. I got a double-aught tip. Propane is set on about 5. Oxygen is on about 25. And that's all you need to get this cut. So I made a little error in my description a little while ago. I said I was going to use 3/32 6010. I've got 1/8 6010 is the biggest I have. I've got some 5/32 6011. So if I need to, I can run that, but I prefer to run 6010. Well, sorry about that. I didn't know that most of that I was welding on the SD card filled up. So I had to stop and remove some old files, but we're back at it again. Let me get back on this and see if we can get this backside done. Then I'm gonna tilt the bucket back so I don't have to, you know, get down on my knees, so I can get it at a good working height. Alright, so now you can see I've got it tilted back. Had to go a little bit higher, but I got it tilted back so I'm not directly doing overhead, but it's still kind of overhead, but at least I can get to it a little bit better. So let's see what we can do. Oh, and by the way, I am using the 6010 1/8 rods at about 125 amps. I'm sorry, make that 105. 105. That was today's project. Fairly easy. I mean, nothing really crazy about it. I only lifted up the bucket because I don't like being down on my knees on that rock, on that asphalt. So I'd rather be on a ladder, standing straight with the bucket leaning back a little bit. But yeah, so I used the Vulcan Outlaw 195. I used 1/8 6010. Welds came out good. I used my oxygen propane setup, and again, if you want to find out some more about that, I've got a video on there where I talk about torches and, you know, and all that kind of stuff that you need for propane torch setup. You saw my little vise that I made a little receiver hitch on the back of my tailgate. That's really helpful. I ran a grinder on the Outlaw, and you know, again, you know, if you want to get into your own mobile welding thing, you don't need, you know, if you want one of the big engine driven machines, I think the cheapest one is the Hobart Champion. It's about $4,500, something like that. Then you get into the big giant Millers and Lincolns, and you know, they break down. It takes 6 months to get them fixed and you're out of work. Check out, I know if you're watching my videos, you probably know Melton Metal Anthony. He made some really nice, he made a really nice video about a welder generator that he picked up off of Amazon for about $1,000. You know, or you can get, look up Marketplace, look at one of the a used Hobart Handler 145. Most of what I do is 3/32 6010. I'm running at 60 amps. I might do 3/32 7018 at about 110, or I'm sorry, 90. These 1/8 inch 6010, I was running at 105. So even a Hobart Handler that only runs 145 amps, dude, that's plenty. This is a 195. I'm not ever gonna get even close to using that much, you know. And you know, those big machines that can run 250 amps, do you need that? I mean, are you gonna go weld on a 3-inch plate, 3-inch thick plate on a battleship? No. You know, you don't need that. Get you what you can afford and get out there and start working. You know, even if you got to buy, and I see a lot of people asking about this, about buying $1,000 generator to run a $600, $700, $800 welding machine. Well, you're almost at $2,000 right there. I mean, if you're gonna do that, just go out and buy a Hobart Handler, brand new, for less than that. You know, come on, be real. You don't have to pull up with the fanciest shit on your truck. You know, you don't even need a fancy truck. You know, work out of the back of a Toyota. You know, if you have to, use a Chevrolet. But I would suggest a Ford. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching, and I appreciate all the subscribers and all of your comments. And you know, leave a comment, you know, and even if it's about something about my technique, fine. You know, I've got thick skin. I can handle it. You know, you might tell me something I don't know. You know, that's what we're all out here for. You know, that's why there's so many welding communities online, on Facebook, on YouTube. It's so that we can learn from each other. And if we sit there and we berate each other and, you know, talk bad about each other, we're not going to get anything done. But there's plenty of work out there for everybody to get their hands in the pot, you know. So even if it's a guy in your hometown, help him out, because you're going to need him one day, and he's going to need you, and you're going to trade work back and forth with each other. But anyway, enough about my preaching. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, because I've got some more exciting videos coming. Have a good day.